Right, I'm going to try and play another game of rapid chess here. 1788, good luck. Okay, that's an awful lot of games in it. 3,000 rapid games, that's a lot. Okay, I'm just going to castle. Okay, let's just support that pawn. Remember, it is 10-minute this, so I need to really slow down the pace at some point. So I'm going to go forward there, just prevent the early e4 from white. Okay, the knight's gone back. So I probably need to take one of them. Otherwise I'm a bit overloaded here. So what do I want to do? I'm going to go with this one. Let's develop the knight, then I've got options. Probably f6, but I'm not sure. Okay, it does indeed blast forward. So I will take there. Gone with a bishop. Okay. It should be good for me to get rid of that bishop with the pawn having pushed forward. Same here. I'm very happy to trade the knight. With black, you're obviously looking to try and equalize the position initially. I think I've just about done that. So we've got a potential target or two there. My knight's gone across, so wanting me to go here. Now, is he intending to actually sack with an idea like this? Possibly. Queen up could be a move. I think I need to kick the knight straight away, just in case. If takes, I think I can take, and check I can just block. The rook guards the bishop, so he does go back. Now, if I go there now, you've actually got check, but my knight does cover the rook. So it is a move, so I'm going to play it. Now, if takes, I'll probably go with the queen, but this pawn is a target. But I think I'd like the knight back on f6 rather than on d6. Just feels like it's a safer square. Might not trade though, just ignores it. Yes. I'm just going to pop the knight back on f6. Okay, the rook's gone across, so I've got to move like queen up here seems sensible. At least it forces an issue, so I'm going to do that. He might actually be looking at sacking there. I don't think he will, but he might do. He might just take, queen in. And there's danger lurking. It's whether I can get back and defend. My knight would be loose, so it's risky. See, I very, very rarely play rapid chess. Only my second game after yesterday in over a year, so I could easily go at the wrong speed here and very easily lose a game that I otherwise wouldn't lose. Yeah, he has indeed gone for it. So if I take, queen takes, knight down was my idea. And you're going to have to look at getting across quickly. So it's whether or not I could go here. So takes, knight down, rook down, bishop back, rook check across. Feels like I'm all right. I'm going to go for it. Okay, now if I come down now, my knight is loose, of course. I think I have to go here. Obviously, otherwise the knight can come in. Could come in potentially anywhere. I'm expecting a move like rook down. Oh, the knight has come in. I did not expect that. So does he just want a draw? I think I have to take. So obviously I can shuffle and it's going to be a draw. So I think he's got a draw if he wants it. He might not want it, of course. Interesting. I might actually just be lost here after, sorry, a move like rook forward to come across. There might not be a defense. I don't think there's a defense for me here, is there? Just rook down, I think, just wins on the spot. I think I've messed up this one, not to worry. Actually, have I got queen back? No, because it's checkmate. Oh, he does go check. So here. Yeah, if I go here though, you've got check there. I can still go here. I think I have to. If check, I have to go here. Obviously, I can't go this side. It's illegal, so you might just want the draw. Okay, well done. We don't get a game soon. I'll jump in. That's all we do. 1692. Good luck. Oh, going berserk. So he's got 5 minutes. And he's playing the Ross Gambit, so I'll take and drop back. Okay. I'm just going to prepare early castling. It's not quite standard this for this opening, but you normally try and lash out, which I might well do at some point anyhow. Let's just go here. Okay, he's gone back with the knight, so what's he looking at? I'm going to play c4 just to challenge this pawn. Takes. He's playing this really quickly, and he has gone berserk, like I say, so... Okay, that should be good for me to trade the knight. Then he's looking at this idea. Dangerous to allow it, though, if he just goes straight for a sack. Let's play a queen up, maybe coming across. I'm just covering this move for now. Knight's gone there. Now, I could take and go here, actually. I think he's made a mistake. I think I'd take and go here. Actually, he can take, can't he? Oh, I've blundered. Although, no, I've got knight here. I thought my knight had to go here. I've got queen across as well. Queen across and knight a3 are the two moves I've got. Queen across, I'm still covering this pawn. Is knight a3 a mistake after charging up? Maybe. I'm going to just play queen across and try and bring the knight across to f3, I think. See, even though he's gone berserk, he's still got lots of time on the clock. There's no need to play too quickly. So queen across. Now, I thought I could just go here, but there's still a threat. No, I don't want to go that way. I'm going to have to go this way. I'm going to have to go this way. Try and stack this king side if I can. So he wants to play bishop here. But I've got bishop up now, right? Hold on. Bishop up, rook across. I can take the rook for now. I'm going to do it though. I'll see, when he gets the rook across, he's going to pressure two pieces. And if I go here now, he's still got a sack idea. So knight forward. Let's just bring rook across. I'm trying to keep this under control. But my knight's a little bit misplaced where it is. But now queen f3 is a move because the knight's defended. Oh, excuse me. Queen's gone back, so queen right across. Not quite a move, I lose my bishop. I'm going to play bishop forward one. Idea to bring the queen across at some point, maybe knight forward. He's gone there. So I'm actually going to go knight f3 to hit the queen with a view to centralizing. I can still drop the bishop to one of these. I'd love to get that bishop off the board. The bishop d7 might be a move, depends what my opponent does. Okay, it isn't now. Rook across seems like a sensible move here. Leave the bishop in a pin, so bishop down is a move, or knight across is a move. So I've still got knight across there to try and take the bishop. It seems like a sensible move to me. It seems like it. Okay, queen's gone across, breaking the pin. I need to be careful here. Queen across, so you don't have this, so that seems like a sensible move. My knight's still guarded. Bishop takes, hitting this if the knight moves is an idea though. Otherwise I could just take the knight if knight takes bishop if I get a chance. Oh, he's happy to trade the bishop. Okay, trade. He has to go with the rook, right? And just simple knight back. Seems like it's sensible. So he's got a pawn for the piece, so he has got material. So I think knight f3. It's not just a clean knight up, it's a pawn for a knight. If we can trade the two sets of pieces off though, a knight for pawn should be cleanly winning. Okay, so it makes sense to me to double up there, so it's harder for my opponent to develop. Rook across, queen down. There is no rook check. So he played queen across. So I think I go forward to hit the pawn. Again, I am in danger of playing a little bit too quickly here. Take, take, take seems good for me. As long as I don't forget that my rook is not protected now. But now it's 4 pawns each. Oh, and he's happy to trade that as well. Okay, so now I'm just a clean piece up. So make sure I guard the rook. I'm just a clean knight up. Try and get it into play to pressure the pawn. Knight up, rook across. Actually, what about knight here to go here? I'm going to go here with a view to trying to get to f5, but it's risky because my knight won't be guarded by anything. But now the queen and the rook guard each other. A potential check threat. I've got a bailout square or two if I need one. Okay, the rook comes down. So now I've got queen back threatening mate and a queen trade. Now you do have rook check. King up. There's no queen check. Rook takes, queen take, queen check, knight blocks, looks fine. I do have a straight knight check here. Feels wrong. Okay, he's offering a draw, won't be doing a draw. I think queen back is fine. I threaten mate as well as a trade. I can take back with the knight or the rook. Okay, the rook should be fine because I've got a bailout square. Just guard my pawn so I don't lose a pawn. And then I can drop the knight back. Okay, I can check. I'm going to check and drop the knight back. I could go here actually, but I don't want to do anything silly. Gradually march down the board. Rook up and knight up is obviously a big threat. Well, actually, what about knight up initially? Because now the rook can't easily escape. So rook up is a nice nuisance move. Wait, what? Knight back is a move. Then if the rook moves, there's a pawn loose. Let's play knight back. He might just push a pawn, but I can take at least in this position. I think. Now I've got king up and it looks like the rook is trapped, right? Let's hit the rook. Oh, I've blundered. I've just blundered the whole game. What the heck? I've just blundered the whole game. What on earth have I done? Although, I think I've literally just blundered the whole game away. A draw at best now. I cannot believe I did that. Although, if I go here, rook down takes. I cannot believe I've just done such a simple basic mistake and blundered the game. I am threatening king here though. Rook down might be holding for my opponent. That's what he's found. Wow. I cannot believe what I have done. But I can take here. If he takes, it's checkmate. Wow, he blundered checkmate. How lucky is that? Wow. Right, 1708, good luck. Okay, he's much higher rated in rapid, 7,000 games. That's a lot of games, so well done for that. That's how you should play when you're wanting to improve at chess. Okay, you can kind of go to either square here. If I go here, there's always potential for some sort of sacks later down the game, but I'll just do that anyway. Okay, now is he going to go really aggressive? He doesn't there, but he might do. I'm just going to bring the knight out. I'll see if knight takes, I'll need to trade the bishop. But I'm just looking for logical, common sense moves. And of course, as I don't really play rapid chess, there's always a chance that I might play a little bit too quickly, make silly, sloppy mistakes, and then it's obviously very difficult to turn games around when your opponent has lots of time on the clock. Even when there's a rating gap, it doesn't really matter so much. Okay, so he's come forward there, so that's a pin. So logically I can just castle here. My bishop is guarded for now, the knight doesn't have to move. So I'm just going to castle there, but I've got to watch out for rapid attacks coming now. The bishop can't retreat this way, so I'm going to have to take the knight. If the knight moves, I'll take the bishop with check. He's actually castled. Okay, I might give up the two bishops for the two knights here. Rook across seems sensible, but I'm going to play pawn up for now. I'm still going to trade the bishop if he forces the issue, I think, rather than trying to drop back. But at least I didn't waste a development move, although I might do it in any event. It might be sensible. Oh, he's gone with a pawn, really aggressive. So I'm going to have to push forward with a view to bringing the knight across, I think. I could play a bishop back there, but I'm going to try and challenge the c4 square initially, just before my opponent blasts through. Now, do I give up the bishop here? Okay, that's a sensible move. Probably sensible of me to break the pin. So I'm going to break the pin straight away. But yeah, I'm still debating whether to just take here, give up the bishop. But that knight could be really dangerous if it gets forward. Now the knight's gone back to trade the bishop. Now there isn't a pawn loose because my knight's under attack, but I think I should take there. So this knight is a bit vulnerable. If I go here, probably intending to go here. So I'm going to hit the bishop there. I don't think he'll take here. I think he'll drop back, probably this way. But it's a safe pre-move if he does take. Oh, he's gone back there. So now that encourages this. Or I can just try and grab now, but he's got this. But then if I go forward, can't take the knight in one move, but the rooks can harry the queen. And I'm probably going to regret it. So queen takes, bishop back. Ah, I've got queen here. I've got queen c4, offering a queen trade, and I break the threat on the knight. It might be a free pawn. I think it is. After queen c4, I'm going to gamble and drop back, because I'm expecting bishop back. I think I can drop the queen back before the rooks can harry the queen. Unless I'm just actually getting my queen trapped. Actually, I didn't even think of that. I'm hoping I can do this. Oh. Hello. Oh, I can't really... Oh, I just had a phone call there, so I had to go and answer that, but I'm all right now. So there is a threat on the board. There's a threat here. Knight up to hit the bishop makes sense as well as guarding the pawn. But if I take, I'm going to do it to hit the bishop. I cover this one move threat. I'm threatening takes, and win a pawn. Rook across, I think I shuffle over. Actually, rook across, maybe I can take the bishop because I hit the queen as well. Let's just see what my opponent does. Yeah, he's played rook across now. I think I've got knight takes bishop there. If takes back, I take the pawn with check. If takes my rook, I take the queen. You can take, but I've just simplified the position, right? And if, say, queen goes back, then I just have to move the queen somewhere safe. So I'm going to take the bishop, just because I hit the queen. Now, you could sack there, but then I keep my knight. I've gained a bishop. So he does take, so I take here. Now, I think I just challenged the open file. Rook across, trade a knight over. And that seems good for me. Or I could even plant a rook here. Okay, so he's looking for tricks with knight takes or knight check. Now, if I go here, there's still a knight check, but I think it's fine. So I'm going there. There might be a trick at some point down the line, but I don't see it right now. So I'm just looking to activate my rooks and double up, and hopefully this is okay. My knight is a bit misplaced here, vulnerable, but I can push. Oh, it's what he's done, but I think I should push here. Just try and run my pawn down the board. Okay, he's gone there, so I'm going to just push again to stop the knight going here. Rook up is a move. And then double across. Let's go here. If the knight moves, I can always trade a rook. I can still come here. My knight guards the pawn. There's no knight check discovery on my rook. So he has gone there. So I think that makes good sense to me to take, to double the pawn up. Come here. I've got rook forward. Oh, he's moved too quickly there, I think. So I come up and hit both pawns. I just take. Now I can go here, or I can check, actually can't. That should win on the spot, but does it? Check, knight takes, pawn takes, here takes. I think this wins, because I can take with a pawn and connect my pawn, as long as I can stop him from queening. I think this wins, I think it does. Now I can check here and collect another. So this should be winning for me. Check there first. Now, do I do this and this? No. Actually, is it winning for me? Is it not? If I check there first, take, then I can go here and here. Yeah, I think I check there first and then I push and push. I need to just spend a little bit of time calculating here, because if I take here and lose all these, this pawn could become a danger. Or these pawns, but I could collect all three of these very quickly. Right, so now this is where I thought I can play pawn forward, then pawn forward. So pawn up, king back, pawn up, here, rook up. And then say king there. Then I just run my king up, but I can grab a pawn and then come back. Or I can go here and grab this, can't I? Yeah, this must be better, to grab the danger pawn. Still support this, and I can eventually give up these two to collect all the others. So take. Okay, so just come across and collect another, and then I can just give up these and mop up these pawns. So he's gone there. So I think I will play king up. As soon as I take, I'm going to lose both of these, so I think now's the moment to do it. If you take, I go back with check and collect. He's going to have to play rook to guard his pawn, and then I'm going to cut his king off. Oh, he hasn't even guarded his pawn. Unless he did a mouse slip, he might have meant to go there. So I can go here, you go there. So I think it makes sense to go here. I could have tried to cut his king off on this file, but yeah, he's let me collect all the pawns, so no, this has to be winning, doesn't it? Has to be. Just make sure I don't blunder my pawns here. I want to try and keep them all and just gradually march forward. Let's go here now. Okay, swing the rook right across the board to make room to push my pawn. Now let's push this one. And just march them all down the board if I can. Or even just this one. Okay. Now I'll go here. Now I'm threatening a check, almost. I want him not to come forward. Let's go here and here. March forward. If he comes across again, then I can cut his king off. Now I can just drop back. His king can't get back. Okay, now we just go here and march forward. Now do I want to guard that? I don't think I need to. I think I just go here and let him take. Okay, now I can queen, check, and back is obviously when actually it's a check. I just check there. So check. Check. Okay, that's a win. Okay, 1955, good luck. Oh, 8,000 rapid games, that's a lot in it. So someone who specializes in this time control. So that's, you know, quite an advantage when I've played barely any games. Now against e6, you normally go g3 and c6, b3, just as a general guide in the reti. He takes, so we check and try and collect our pawn back. Knight up, you can play knight up here, but there is queen down. I think knight up is still a move, but I'm just going to collect my pawn and try and castle. Right, now we worry about what to do, so probably just get the bishop into play. Try not to blunder my pawn, it's so easily done. So b3, knight down, takes. Knight up I think is fine. Yeah, I'm going to do it, just keep it traditional. I've always got knight up as a blockader if the bishop gets on the diagonal. It's one of the things you've got to look out for on these b3 lines is this diagonal vulnerability and obviously attacks on your queen. So just make sure the queen's got an escape path. Okay. If I play up now, then b5 is obviously a move. I'm just going to play a very gentle e3 with a view to d4 coming at some point. If b5, I'll just drop the queen back. I just drop back. Again, if knight in, I'll probably just drop back to the original starting square. Then we can always kick the knight. We can play d4. We've got a move like knight forward, potentially at some point. I can go here and trade, but then I'm vulnerable here. I could take the knight, but I don't really want to. Bishop up, you go here. That's no good. So actually, I think I'm going to let my opponent get the bishop here. Had a lot of moves to do it though. So I really need d4 to come in now. c5 will come as a counter. You can see the idea by my opponent there, so what to do. I'm going to go here straight away, so I've got the option to shift the rook. But that knight's going to move with the bishop coming down idea. So I think d4 makes sense. I see c5 will come as well, so it's how do I develop here? That's a question. So I think I get the queen off that file initially. And that's going to come. And I think we shift the rook up and then take back. I think I need to go with the knight rather than the pawn to keep the pawn structure intact. We have a diagonal threat now, potentially. Knight up I think is a move. Take. Down here. So So I think I'm going to play knight this way, just so that I'm not going straight into a pin. Opponent's playing really well here, though, really, really well. Okay, so let's bring the knight across. We have lost a pawn. Ooh, now I can take there, or there's a potential here, but I think I should just take. Try and get my pawn back. Now, do I give up my bishop here? Because white doesn't have a light squared bishop, it's safer to play, and we get an isolated pawn to work on. And then potentially sack a rook for the bishop if the queen wanders off. But my rook is under attack now. Knight is under attack now, so I may have blundered. I do have rook back, I hope. I don't see any other move actually, so I'm dropping back. That's a potential, but rook across is very dangerous. And that's a very strong move. Actually, I've got knight across, queen takes is no good. Gain a knight, lose a rook is no good. Can't go there. Have I simply just blundered this one? Might have just simply blundered this game. I don't see a move. Queen across maybe. Just walks into knight down, but then I take, I guess. I think this is forced, but I don't see a move. Knight down now, I take the rook, but then you can take back, but at least I'm in the game. Yeah, it's really showing though, isn't it? When you play the stronger players and you're not playing that time control very often, it really, really shows very quickly. What on earth do I do with this knight? I can't drop back here because of rook back. Actually, have I got knight here? Hit the 2. If rook down, I just take the queen, I think. Gain a queen, lose a queen, gain a rook. So I'm hitting the queen and rook right now. But my position still feels very vulnerable. So queen goes back, but can't I just take the rook? I think that's just a free rook. Now I'm threatening to pin this, aren't I? Knight down is a good move. I've got knight forward though to hit the queen. Lose a queen, gain a queen is alright. Rook down, lose a queen, gain a queen. The bishop can block. And I've got no follow-up. Queen here. Bishop back is a problem. I need a creative move. If I go here, say you move your queen. I think I have to go here. Lose a queen, gain a queen. I've gained a rook, so I can always give a rook back and I'm no worse off. It's just I don't want to give a queen back, of course. So it goes across, hits the knight. So I thought I had queen up here. Queen up, rook across, I can pin the rook. Queen takes, I take. So queen up, knight takes, knight takes. Again, rook up might be a move now actually. Lose a queen, gain a rook. And you have to block with the queen. So rook up might be a move now. Rook up. If you take, I take with check. You take the queen, I take the rook with check, and you have to block with a queen. If you take my knight, I take the rook with check. I think rook up is my candidate move here. I'm going to play it. I might be mistaken, but I'm going to play it. So check. And now I can break the pin with a move like this, and there's no bishop here. Queen here doesn't threaten the knight, and there is a check threat. So I need to guard my knight. So I'm going to go forward. Now there is a check threat. I can step across, but I'm a clean rook up if I can keep it. Okay, well surely now I go here. So if you attack the queen, I take the knight. I'm threatening a move like knight down to hit the queen and a bishop would be a check threat. So I think this is just winning now. My opponent's playing a little bit too quickly, but it is an arena tournament, so I might be trying to play quickly for the arena, but that's a very good win. Excellent.